6 minus 1 gives us 5. And again, 6 minus 1 gives us 5. And 5 times 5 is equal to 25. But this answer is not correct, because according to the order of operation, PEMDAS, which I am going to write here, so every letter stands for something here. So P stands for parentheses, E stands for exponent, M and D stands for multiplication and division, A and S stand for addition and subtraction. Some of you may recognize the board mass. So it's going to be the same thing. B stands for bracket. Bracket and parentheses are the same thing. These are called parentheses, and bracket are called this kind of groups. Anyway, there might be these kinds of groups as well. These are also called parentheses. So that is what PEMDAS also states. But even though the term differ a little bit, it has the same meaning, right? So P stands for parentheses. Here B stands for bracket. O stands for exponent here, and again E stands for exponent, and D is for division, and M is for multiplication, right? So here again, M is for multiplication, D is for division. It's going to be similar, right? So the thing you must remember is multiplication and division and addition and subtraction have a same priority, meaning multiplication and division has third priority, whereas addition and subtraction both have 4 priority. So if we encounter them at the same equation, we have to solve left to right. So PEMDAS also states that. So just let we get rid of confusion here and understand everything. So according to the rules, whichever you wanna take, PEMDAS or PEMDAS, we have to solve parentheses, and then after we solve all the parentheses, only then we are allowed to move to the other arithmetic, and we have to solve in order like that. So parentheses is the first priority, exponent is the second priority, the third priority is multiplication and division, and finally we have to solve addition and subtraction. Therefore, according to this rule, if we solve subtraction before multiplication, it is wrong, right? So the multiplication should be solved before any addition arithmetic or subtraction arithmetic. So with all of this in mind, we are going to go back into our problem and solve the problem correctly. So here we have parentheses, multiplication and subtraction. So in case if you don't know, if a number is placed next to parentheses, it means multiplication, right? So 1 is going to be multiplied by the difference of 6 minus 1. So keep that in mind. So 6 minus 1 is the first thing to solve, since it is inside the parentheses, and parentheses is the first thing to solve. So 6 minus 1 gives us 5. And here we have the equation, right? So 6 minus 1, and we did the inside the parentheses, so it's going to be the difference of 6 and 1, that is 5. And there is a multiplication here. We simply get rid of the parentheses, and this would be the equation. So 6 minus 1 times 5. Here is where most people get lost and get the wrong answer. So they do that subtraction before the multiplication, but that is wrong. Like we discussed in the rule, multiplication has a higher priority than subtraction. Therefore 1 times 5 is going to be the next operation we need to do. So 1 times 5 is actually 5, and 6 minus 5 is equal to 1. So this is the correct answer. If you want to check this, just put this into your calculator and it gives you exactly 1, and the correct answer to this is 1.